I'm Christine, and this is my journey to convert this into a garden. Welcome to my Garden Odyssey. I've been insulating water pipes today. My water supply comes from a standpipe, and so I have to put foam over the water pipe that goes from the standpipe into the caravan, and then put gorilla tape around the joints. So that's what I've been doing today, and now I'm off to see if I can do some burning. There's the pile. Unfortunately, it doesn't get any smaller, and I don't see it for a couple of days. It's been a bit wet and horrible, so I haven't been out. Oh, I haven't been out very much. I've been out a bit, but not very much. So that pile, that pile there, I think I'm going to see how much I can get rid of in there, and then I might see if I can rationalise this pile a bit. I mean, basically that means pulling out a lot of the dry stuff off the surface and making a new pile ready for next time. I'm going to try and get out here every evening. It's difficult to know what strategy to do for this, but burning is the easiest in many respects. And of course, burning isn't that easy either. So let's see how we do. And I got rid of it. Didn't take too long. I thought this dark stuff that I pulled out was going to be wet, but actually it's really dry and it burnt really well. So, smoking away with the last bits which are a bit damp. I'm going to cover that up when it's burnt down a bit, and then I can leave it. But in the meantime, I'm going to drag some more of this off to make another pile. I don't think I'll put it here because the grass is trying to grow through. I think I'll try and drag it over to that bit where there's lots of gravel.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Forgo, give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was found. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you. Ooh, ooh.
I pulled out a reasonable pile of mud. I'll take a few bucket loads to take it over to the trench. And this has revealed more of this log. And also the fact that a lot of what's on the top of it is going to be more mud. So I think I'm going to drag a lot of those weeds over to the other side as much as I can and see if I can reveal more of this mud. But if I get hold of this to try and move that log, there's absolutely, oh, a little bit of movement there. Oh, actually there is some movement. Okay, I need to investigate this further.
And I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you. Ooh, ooh. So slow, hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by, a thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight.
Out of breath after that. Obviously don't know my own strength. There it is. Massive great stump and root system. And interestingly, that caution tape is actually really well embedded inside the roots, so I can't get it out. Not that I need to, but I was curious. So it must have grown around it. That tape must have been in the ground for a while. Mind you, I'm pretty sure that's a sycamore, and they just grow from anything. But look what a hole it's left there. You definitely need to drag stuff off that part of the pile in order to get to that mud. Can you see? Well, I'm going to go and get a bucket and start putting that mud in the bucket and putting it all in that trench. Another lovely day.
You're the rose in a garden, and it shows shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you. Ooh, ooh, you, ooh, ooh, you, ooh,
More rethinking now, because as I drag this top stuff off, it seems like almost all, certainly on this side, almost all of what's underneath is so mixed with soil that it's sodden and never going to burn. So my thinking now is to pull a lot of that stuff off the top and take it down the other side, and equally pull all this from the sides away, probably starting over this side, because then it'll leave me a sort of wedge, hopefully, of mud that I can fill trenches with. Well, there's too much there to fill a trench. Oh my God, is it muddy? But this is interesting. I'm trying to pull this out and discovered that there's this, which appears, when I move this, to be attached, which is why it won't come out. So yet more reason to pull that off, to get this out, and then I'll saw it up or use it to fill the hedges, because I have a pile of logs over there that I'm going to use to fill in hedges, and this would add to it. But I'm absolutely knackered already.
You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say, you're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm honest. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say that I love you.
Not sure where this is getting me. Those little piles of really wet grass and weeds. I come around this side. There's definitely a pile of soil there. What am I going to do with all this? It's pulled off. It's now in a pile at the edge as opposed to on that pile. Right, I'm thinking positively here. I've got a pile there which I can burn probably later. I've got a great big log there which I will add to the logs that I put over by the gate. to see if my neighbour wants to pick it up, any of it up. If not, it's going to be the beginnings of a bonfire, because there's no way that is going to fit in an incinerator. So, back to the positive. I've got a pile of relatively dry stuff there. A pile of quite wet stuff there. And this is all wet. It's come from that pile. So if I drag it off, it might dry a bit. If not, I have to bury it somewhere. And the back of the pile here, look at this grass. It's so nice now. It was all yellow and stringy, and now I'm walking on it and spoiling it. Anyway, I can pull that dry stuff off and add it to a pile of dry stuff to burn, and that will make it a little bit smaller as well. If I pull that off, then I can pull the stuff from the top down and have it dry around the edges. I never said this was going to be easy, but it's easier than the alternative. The alternative is to pay someone who had a lot of money to come and take it away, drive all over the nicely flattened area at the front there with a JCB. And who knows when I can do that. So to save money, which is all important when you're house building, to save money, I'm going to try and get rid of as much of it as I can, one way or another. Isn't there a song about that?